The Wizards. Are looking to defeat their Eastern Conference rival going into this game. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. The Celtics are looking to grab one here for the home fans in Boston before heading out on the road. And, of course, Jaylen Brown. Part of this lineup, we'll see how they do without him.
Yeah, no question that it's a risky deal to make because it's the kind of move that can turn a team's fan base against the front office. But trading one of the most popular players on the team is always risky no matter what you get in return.
And if you claim to be a basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do, one thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
The Celtics on offense. Tatum draws the double. Pass to Horford. Back to Tatum. From outside off the mark. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Back to Paul. Fires the three. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Well, Chris Paul, as efficient a shooter as you'll find, and in the catch-and-shoot situation, he is money.
Curry outside. And a dunk by Horford.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin briefly spoke with Joe Mazzulla. Now he's worried Chris Paul will take over the game, saying he's mentally beyond where most players have ever been. His ability to read the floor, make decisions, work the refs, call out teammates, he checks every box when it comes to leadership. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Pass to Horford. Back to Curry. The Celtics working the ball around now. And the dunk by Horford.
One thing you can't afford is to allow Al Horford to get to this spot. It's over if you do.
And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. G.A., what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Here's Song. And another miss by Washington.
All by himself, trying to step up. He's got to be frustrated with the miss.
Outside Tatum. Outside Horford. To the middle. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Washington trailing. Stolen by Holiday. And Tatum with a clear path to the hoop. And slam dunk by Tatum.
We know we're talking about a skilled scorer in these open floor situations. Jason Tatum knows where to be.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Song comes up empty from 19 feet out.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Now here's Tatum. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Here's Curry. 3-point lead. Back to White. 4 on the shot clock. Tries again. Misses off the left iron.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on it.
Kuzma can't get it to go.
those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm. Oh, great ball movement there.
Wizards trailed by 6. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Sarr. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. To the inside. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Substitution on the court.
Tatum with it. He has 5. Outside Curry. Tatum a screen. Curry deciding where to go with it. And the call will be against Anthony Simon. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Now here's Curry. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
And Simons, here we go.
Speed kills, and Simons has plenty of it.
And here is Curry. Outside Tatum. Off target with the open look. And we reach the end of the first quarter. The Celtics lead by 4. After this break, we'll be back with the start.
The Wizards 8.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
You got to credit their defense. Communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here. Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, coming out of high school at 6'0", Derek White didn't receive any full scholarship offers. He says it was humbling, but it drove me to get better. Each time you have the doubters, you just put a little chip on your shoulder. The 29th pick overall in 2017 has come a long way. Kevin, those chips are still there.
You're so right, David. Thanks. He's become a heck of a player. Rebound, Boston. You know, DB, I imagine any lineup could benefit from a veteran guy like Al Horford.
Boy, you just look at how younger guys on the team lean on Al. He guides them through any number of experiences. He's been a pro's pro from the moment he entered the league, and he's still having an impact with his defensive ability and range shooting. That was nice, guys. The determination, the toughness, not going to shy away from the boards.
Outside, Horford. Three-pointer. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
Well, the incredible shooting touch of Al Horford. He added that range game during his time in Atlanta.
Here's Simon. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. They get Stephen Curry. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Boston.
And they've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Celtics leading by 6. Inside, here's Tatum. Kuzma pulls it in.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
And Sarr throws it down.
It's almost too easy for the rookie. Sarr, he just pops up and finishes off that lob.
Down low. And the dunk by Horford.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Sarr Jason Tatum grabs the board. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Boston Celtics. 6-point game. There's Washington. Pass to Saw. Back to Paul. Where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg. What's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, you know, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
Back to White. Shot clock at 5. Outside Holiday. Paul with the steal. One-on-one fast break. Here's Song. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
I'll tell you, you can't put your head down after a tough first quarter. You've got to keep fighting, and now he's starting to roll.
And while the offense is developing, Alex Sarr is already a huge presence at the defensive end.
Yeah, along with being a great rim protector, he's a 7-footer who can really slide his feet on the perimeter. He can switch on the guards and make them work for their opportunities.
Three-pointer, Horford. Rebound, Washington. 1:22 left in the second quarter. Here's Sarr. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
The Wizards getting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Holiday looking for an opening. White wide open. He fires. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
He's not always assertive on the catch, but Derek White rise and fire from three-point, and it is on target.
Sarr gets the bucket.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Horford has a wide open look, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. And now that's 11 points for Al Horford. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Now Sarr, 12 points for him. Unable to get that one.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
Out of bounds, Washington takes possession.
Substitution on the court.
Now here's Simons. 5 points in the game. With 4 seconds on the clock. A second chance effort. And that one released in time, but no good. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Celtics out in front. They lead by 3. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Celtics leading by 3. GA, when it comes to the Wizards, they have a pretty spotty track record over the past decade.
Kevin, it's tough to get things right in the draft. Plus, they have just had poor lottery luck, only selecting higher than 8th once in the last decade. But they have passed on some superstar-level talent. And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Anderson the screen. For 3 from 15 feet away. Good. Valanciunas has got his first points of the night.
It takes great confidence in catch-and-shoot situations, and you can see how comfortable Valanciunas is in that opportunity.
And here they come. Here's Simons. Rebounded by Tatum. The Celtics with the lead. Here's Holiday. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
It's impossible to guard Drew Holiday when he gets this kind of position. His frame and his game is very much up to the task.
Simons from outside. Here's Anderson. And that one goes long.
That's one for their first 4 to start the second half.
And Tatum out top the key. Valanciunas in the high post. Count the basket. Valanciunas has got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, how about Valanciunas on the rim run? Just busts it down the floor and no one keeps up with him.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Both teams deciding to change it up. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They lead by 1. Back to White. Lets it go from deep. Drills the three-pointer. White's got his second basket of the night.
You have to have a quick release in the catch-and-shoot game. Otherwise, you allow the defender to catch up. Derek White's like, no, sir, I'm putting this one home.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency. Across the board, the numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
Sarr's shot is off. Celtics leading by 4. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Pritchard.
Substitution on the court.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Moody. 6 on the shot clock. From the arc. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Wizards trailed by 4. Here's Coulibaly. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
Well, Chris Paul has made a living doing just this, finding the open teammate.
Here's Cornette. There's 1:54 left in the third. Here's Pritchard. The Celtics need to get a shot off. And the rejection by Valanciunas. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
For the Wizards, Robert Covington, Kyle Anderson, Victor Oladipo, Anthony Simons.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2. And each season, GA, it seems like Anthony Simons is given more and more responsibility.
And you can understand why. He's proven to be a versatile scorer, and now we are seeing him take the next step with his playmaking.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Celtics can beat you in a number of ways. Point guard Jrue Holiday said you can play small and big. We have great bench players who come in and change the game at any time and could start on other teams. And we have a hunger. Kevin, they're going to be a problem for a long time.
Agreed. Yeah, they are stacked, DA, for sure.
It should be a 2-point lead, but they'll be satisfied to have edged into the lead.
And he gets it to go.
Well, Jason Tatum has worked hard to fill out his frame. It's not going to reality.
Pass to Covington. Now Valanciunas. Covington with it. Over to the left wing. Just fine on the clock. Tatum with it. And Simons picks him up defensively. Stephen Curry. What a shooter.
By the supreme confidence from Steph Curry to attempt that shot, let alone make it. Impossible to measure this guy's range.
Here's Valanciunas. The 19-footer is on the money. Valanciunas has got 6 in the quarter. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
To the paint. And that one is hammered home. Wizards trailed by 4. Pass to Valanciunas. Nice ball movement by Washington. Back to Covington. Simons surveying the D. Boston grabs the miss. Here's Pritchard. Finished off the break. And it's a 6-point Boston lead.
You want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Ball outside. It's stolen by White. And now White pushing it up, and no one back to stop him.
That's what you call speed, being the difference in transition. Off the steal, Derek White so heads up.
Left side Simons. And there's the call on Curry. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And Washington making a change here.
Wizards substitution.
Here's Paul. Out to the right wing. Latrey. Horford with the rebound.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Tatum on the wing. Pass to Holiday. And the dunk by Horford.
Well, you love Horford pounding the offensive glass. Extra possessions, so many opportunities for your team.
Valanciunas in the high post. Paul surveying the floor. A shake. Another shot. And Valanciunas puts it in.
Well, I think this is something Jonas Valanciunas has hung his hat on. His ability to consistently get to the offensive window. Nicely done.
Picked by Horford. To the middle. And he uses the glass on the layup. Horford's got the lead up to 10 now for Boston.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
The drive by Paul.
Well, for Chris Paul, the ability to dribble, drive, and draw contact has been one of the defining characteristics of his game.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
Pass to Valanciunas. Koulibaly with it. Back to Paul. 6 to shoot. And that one drops.
Chris Paul opportunistic on the inside in that instance.
And it's time for an injury report. Now an update on Alex Sarr from David Aldridge. David, what'd you find out?
Hey guys, got an update from the Wizards head athletic trainer. He informed me that the knee was bent slightly backwards and is indeed hyperextended, but that there does not appear to be any structural damage.
All right, David, thank you. Hopefully everything works out for him. And a wide open look for Valanciunas. Off target from outside. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Boston. Three-pointer. Holiday, no one around him. It's good from long range. And the Celtics lead by 9.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Curry, wide open. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Wizards trailed by 9 to the inside. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Pass to Kispert. Back to Valanciunas. Knocks it loose. And now White pushing it up, and no one back to stop him. And here is Curry. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. That's now 8 points for Stephen Curry.
You see the fear that Curry and his ability to shoot with range. It opens up other aspects, whether the drive or, in that instance, the midi.
And another miss by Washington. Boston leading by 11. .109 left to play in the final quarter. Launches it. A shot off that time. On the wing, Koulibaly. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
You know, passing is what has defined Chris Paul's career, and boy, does he have a way to get his teammates involved.
Here's Curry. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
And now we've got the intentional foul. And a new group getting ready to come in for Washington.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Wizards substitution.
Outside Curry. Pass to Horford.
Kyle Anderson. Victor
Takes the three. Rebounded by the Wizards.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Robert Covington. First personal foul.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. So we see Boston get the win here. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here.